What's up, guys? We got the Big Rock here in the house, and remember, our spindle broke there. The hub carrier, the bearing carrier, if you want to call that. That's what it looked like. There's the part number that I got a new one right now. This is where it looked like, where it broke from right here. So this is the piece that broke right here. So the Big Rock did take a little hit, but it went far. And I did talk about how it broke. I did the video, something similar to that. Check that one out. It's coming up probably in the future, if it's not there yet. So a TP in this baby, and I am giving it a chance. I didn't want to change that gear rock because the gear also affected the braking. I'm going to give this baby another chance. So I went to the curve at the end of the rocks, and it slipped, slided, nothing broke, just this little guy. So what we're going to do is we're going to replace this guy. So we got one screw here, one screw in the bottom, and then we got one screw here, but we need to take out these bearings, put them in there. The axles got to go in there. Everything else looks legit. Let's go and start this baby and repair this baby really quick. Okay, so what we're going to do is, to start off, we're going to dismantle this first. So I'm going to get my electric little drill here. And we're going to need a couple of tools. So we're using a 2.5 here. And what I want to do is, see this little guy? It broke in here. So I had this needle nose just in case I need to hold that. But I guess I don't have to hold that. That bolt has to stay there. I mean, you could take it off. But you see, this is free playing now. Now, I am going to have to hold this guy with this needle nose here. There you go. And there is a small little washer. So make sure you don't lose that. There's a small little washer to it. And let me put my tools to this side. There's a small little washer there. So I just want to check one for the top. Did it fall off with it? Okay, nope. It's probably still there. Okay, it is there. So those are the pieces that come out. So what we want to do next is, I'm also want to take off, I'm going to take off this little guy right here. So we're going to have to change our bit, this tool up a little bit. And I am going to remove this little guy right here. Get the other piece of that broken spindle out of here. A lot of people will call it hub carrier, but let's see what it says on this receipt. It's covered here. Let's see what it says here. It says steering. It says steering. The sticker is so... These guys freaking put their own sticker on top. Steering block. That's what it says there. Steering block. But I'm not worried about that name. But this guy will come off just like that. So we got that out. So we do need to remove this little guy. So let's put these broken pieces to the side. And I did loosen this earlier. I don't know why it's back tight again. So let's loosen this up one more time. There you go. So we need to... Okay. This is aftermarket stuff. So remember, we created this ourselves. So this little guy comes out of there. I need something sharp to push this out of the way. Sometimes you need more tools than you thought you needed. So this pin comes out of there. The 17mm hex come out of there. Then this hub carrier, the broken piece, we're gonna have to push these bearings out of there. So gently, I am just gonna get these bearings out of there. Don't damage the bearings. If you need to lubricate them, lubricate them. And that bearing comes out. Let's push this second out. There you go. That's how simple that is. So we're gonna put these on to new hub carrier, bearing carrier. There you go. Your bearings should just stick right in. And same thing here. Same thing. This bearing is gonna go all the way in. So we're gonna use this axle to help us push this guy all the way in. There you go. That's the spot for it. That's the spirit. Nothing should be running. And nothing should be rubbing. That's what I meant to say was. And this little guy goes on. Okay, there you go. And our little pin. I do got video just on this. How to create this 17mm conversion on these babies. And we're going to tap on these. Okay. Sometimes you shouldn't have to tap this so it's not aligned properly. So let me just double check all this. So I might have to push this bearing in a little bit more. Okay, I think it's flush. And I'm gonna give it another attempt here. Okay, it lines in there perfectly. The hole should align perfectly and evenly. And if you can't get it, you're gonna have to just attempt it in a different spot, or keep pushing them bearings in. So I'm not getting this guy to sit properly. So I see a little bit of offset in there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to get this in there as perfect as I can. And I don't want to damage the axle on this side. Oh, there you go. The bearing needed to be pushed a little bit more. And now this thing should just simply go right in. There you go. We're not gonna put the wheel on. So this axle is only gonna go one way because there's slots in there. So make sure you get your axle in properly. There you go. And we're gonna lift up this top. Make sure your washer don't come out. So this thing has to go from inside out. So you gotta go in and out. So we're gonna have to lift up this little guy. It's hard to know how the camera might not be able to see it properly, but. And I'm gonna just take out this bolt. Once we get this guy to sit where we want it at, we could put the bolts in. Okay, I know it's hard to see, but I got this hub in there perfectly and easily. It's nice and it moves around in every angle. Now I'm gonna try to get this bolt in from the top and the bottom. Shouldn't be that difficult to do so. So don't go crazy, because remember, it goes into plastic. So if you strip it, it's done deal. There you go. Got one in, and I'm gonna get one from the bottom here. Remember, there's a washer and a washer. There you go. Okay, my tool is stuck. I don't want to drop none of this stuff, so I'm going very gentle with these, and you should be able to move this thing around more easily. Okay, your axle's in, and I am able to move this around fairly easily. Okay, and I am having a little bit of difficulty here with something back here. Okay. All right. Okay, so see, that's the problem right now. That little guy is the issue. Okay, the problem I have here is the problem might be that I am using the wrong spindle. So this is the one I gotta use, the one that faces arrow up. Okay, same procedure, and the last bolt would be this little guy. So I didn't pay attention to that, so make sure you pay attention to that little guy. See, there's an arrow on this one here, so there's an arrow on that one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna swap it up and the last bolt go in. So if you're having that little issue right there, that's what it is. Okay, you use the wrong spindle end. Anyway guys, I'm gonna finish this baby out, then I'll show you what we did at the end. Okay, so all done. You see this? So this arrow gotta be facing up. That's how you're gonna know that this is the correct side. Now we got a full turn, and all I need to do is get this little last guy in here, the turnbuckle rods, and put this bolt in. Bada bing, bada boom. Thank you for watching my video, guys. Stay tuned for more videos if you guys have issues with this, and if you need to replace your hub carrier. Simple little job. You don't need to go to the hobby shop. And if you need to convert to 17mm, got video on that as well. Thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it, and like. Bye bye.